Now I would like to invite our three speakers to join me on the stage with welcome remarks. Vassilis Rapanos, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Hellenic Bank Association, welcome. Tassos Panousis, Chairman of the Hellenic Loan Services Association and CEO of Do Value Greece, and Sophia Kounanaki Efremoliou, President of the Board of Directors of the Athens Chamber of Commerce and Industry and President of the National Chamber Network of Greek Women Entrepreneurs. Welcome all of you, and please take a seat. Hi, nice to see you again. Nice to see you. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to hand straight over. I think all of you will be speaking to us for 5 or 6 minutes. We look forward to hearing your thoughts on the issues confronting the financial sector in Greece today. You would like to use the podium? Yeah, please.
Κυρίες και κύριοι, αγάπητες και αγαπητοί συνάδελφοι, ήδη ο
Already the minister and the governor of Greece, of the Bank of Greece, talked about the financial aspect of the banking system. I don't want to repeat issues they have tackled. Climate, in addition to a problem of general interest, climate change is also a major concern for the banking system. In recent years, we have all witnessed the devastation caused by forest fires, floods, and storms, and their consequences on the lives of people. The European Union has already mentioned has targeted to climate neutrality by 2050. This demands innovative solutions which will have a major impact on economic and monetary policy. As already mentioned by Mr. Sounaras, the European Central Bank has taken initiatives to support this policy through the financial system. Through its monetary policies and the regulatory powers, it supports the development of green capital markets and the risks associated to climate crisis in their credit programs. Greek banks are preparing themselves as mentioned by the Andrea and Ria, stressed that during the publication of the stress test, he says that Eurozone banks urgently need to step up efforts to measure and manage climate risk, closing current asset gaps and adopting good practices that already exist in the sector. The financial sector, and especially banks, will play an important role in guiding businesses toward sustainability standards by contributing to the reallocation of funds from environmentally harmful activities to sustainable business models. At the same time, they are systematically preparing to comply with the requirements of the rule imposed by our regulatory authorities. Ladies and gentlemen, it is well known that the banking industry in our country has suffered by the economic crisis that has plagued our country for almost a decade, and for which the banks had no responsibility. The banking landscape has been radically transformed. Despite the difficulties, Greek banks were able to consolidate their balance sheets, drastically reduce non-performing loans, utilizing all available tools with the Hercules program as their main lever, and return to their key role, which is to support and finance real economy. After the decrease of NPLs and increase of deposits, which shows that trust to the banking system has recovered, banks and the banking system in general have started to finance healthy entrepreneurship again, and more modestly Greek households. According to the official published data in 2020, the year of the pandemic, our loans amounted to 20 billion euros, including the particularly useful employers' tools of the Hellenic Development Bank. In 2021, despite the expiry of the temporary support framework and the reduction of the available resources of the Development Bank, the Greek banking system also remained at the same level of funding, namely 20.2 billion euros, while the picture for 2022 is even better, as in the first 8 months, the funding reached 17.2 billion, with a small part of it being covered by the Recovery Fund. At this point, let me underline something that we constantly forget, but that is constantly forgotten by those who criticize the banks for limited funding. I would like once again to emphasize that banks lend money from the deposits and businesses of citizens. Administrations have a sacred duty to manage these savings wisely, transparently, and strictly in compliance with all the rules imposed by regulators. Of course, we are taking calculated risks. However, we will not proceed with irresponsible loans, which will create a new series of NPLs and undermine the reliability of the banking system and the growth of the Greek economy. In particular, in the area of funding investments for sustainable developments, I would like to remind that the Greek banking system responded early to the call for sustainable development, adopting the principles of responsible banking in the context of the financial initiative of the United Nations Environment Programme. It has funded many investment projects for renewable energy sources, waste treatment, etc. The Greek government, in turn, has rapidly proceeded with the submission of a comprehensive action plan for the absorption of the Recovery Fund. With the same speed, our members have responded to the use of these resources by developing specific programs. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenges faced by banks and the economy in general are many. Uncertainties are high. The title of the conference is quite eloquent. I believe, nevertheless, that we will get over the problems of this period again with a positive balance sheet, and the banking system will again make a decisive contribution to the national effort to relaunch economic activity and improve the prosperity of the Greek people. Thank you very much.